Hey guys, I'm back. I don't know exactly what location we left off in last time. I don't care. I've decided I want to do something before I get into this next episode here that I told you about once upon a time. Remember I told you there's an area that you can swap out your stamina bar pieces, heart pieces. You can change them out if you'd made a mistake. You say, I wish I hadn't done that. Well, this is the, what do you call it? The shrine you used to get back to your house, basically. There's Link's house right there in Hateno Village. So if you just come over this way, run right down here, can't miss it. There's this little statue right here, and he's got a little red bar on it, so we have to get to him eventually. It's technically a side quest. But what's going to happen is it's going to freak you out at first because he's going to steal, I think it's steal a heart. Let's see. But this is where, and it's going to cost you money to do this, which is not a big deal. But if you get desperate and say, I'd rather trade out some of these stamina wheels you got me doing and go back to hearts, that's on you. But the stamina is way more valuable most of the time because you can always heal up. You can't always, well, you get my point. All right, he's going to steal a heart, watch. Now we're going to see how to get it back. You see right there, you get the option. You want your heart back because that's what he took initially. But now you can come back to him and talk and swap them out if you'd like to. Let's see if I can get this thing straight. Yeah. 100 rupees, that's what it's going to cost you. Okay, now that's complete, but that's done. Like I said, I told you when I would get you going here, that's that. All right, now I know we left off over here, finishing up some of this stuff. I think that was the last one we did in Hyrule Castle. We've got all of this stuff up here, all this stuff, all this stuff, all this stuff. We're going to come back down this way. Now, listen, I know, and you'll find out later, that there's another shrine right about here, but I don't have enough little markers to let you know. I'm going to leave that there just for now, but it's a big side quest, so it might take a while. It's a good one. It's a good side quest. It's a fun one. It's really interesting, but it takes a little while, and I'd like to go ahead and knock out some of the more simple shrines. I found there's this one over here, and this one. You just float to these two, I think, and that one. This one's a quest, actually, and this one is also a small quest. So what we'll do is we'll start over here on Mount Lanayru, and I'm going to put my my good clothes on because it's cold over there. We'll grab this first one, and then we'll grab the other easy one, and we'll get those two quests, more or less, at the end. And if I have any free time, there's another couple of stragglers I can get, but I'll probably start next episode with that one in Kakariko Village over there behind the fairy fountain, by the fairy fountain. But that's a pretty cool side quest. It's in the game, and it's detailed. It's hard to describe exactly what, I don't want to describe, I don't want to give anything away, but it's a detailed quest, and I think you'll like it. A lot of fun. But this should be fairly simple. We'll just get over here and make sure I'm going the right way. No, I'm going to come over hard right. I'm going to go for the red mark. That's for the first one I put down, I think. Yeah, red mark. And I think this one's pretty easy to see. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see when we get there. I think it's not out in the open. I think it's in the wall somewhere. Yeah, blow a hole in the wall, I think. Yeah, I think this might be it here. since I don't have the patience to wait, I'm just gonna blow it away from here. I don't wanna have to drop and then get my bomb going and wait for that thing to clear. But I told you it's a pretty easy one, so we'll go on and take care of this one. Oh, and apparently that just said it was a shrine quest. I didn't realize, so somebody will talk to me later about it. That is one of the things about this game, though. When you've done it enough, you know everything, so you can bypass some of the stuff. But you will later unlock, talk to the person. We'll go through every village, every stable. And there's the first of the climbing gear. And we'll get these quests unlocked and officially finished the minute they're unlocked. Climbing gear will help you go up mountains faster, so burning less stamina. Mountains, anything you're climbing in general, you know. But they did not correct another problem in the game until they got to Tears of the Kingdom. You still have issues with water when it's raining. Here in Breath of the Wild, when they did Tears of the Kingdom, they made an available option or an armor you can earn through side quest again called the Frog Armor, or Frog Suit, or something like that. Froggy Armor. I forget what it's called, but it looks like a froggy armor, and you can stick to the walls better when it's raining. You don't have to worry about sliding. Okay, now as you can see, that was a pretty simple one. Now what we'll do is we'll go over here, and we're going to probably just float down there from here. Since we have, what do you call it? Full stamina. Shouldn't be any problem getting there. Make sure everything's still recording. Yeah. I probably ought to go ahead and do this since I'm here. There's a Korok up here. You might as well go ahead and get him. He's going to be on your get list later. I forget what's in there, but I don't really care right now. Examine. Matter of fact, I probably better get a better chance of jumping over that. You see the shrine in the distance over there to my right? Well, I just go ahead and jump from here. Be better. Yeah, let's give it a go. See how far these 3 bars will get us. And if you don't have the 3 bars, you'll need to go ahead and cook some food that'll get you the stamina boost you need. Now that island in the distance up there to the top left a little bit, that's called Eventide Island. It is the biggest, I think in my opinion, the biggest side quest in the game. And we'll get there. That's not a Today Island. As a matter of fact, that one right there might take the whole video itself. That's how big it is. In a nutshell, when you get on the island, and you'll need to do it later in the game, trust me, you'll be talked to by a voice, and they will strip you of everything you have except for your champion abilities. Now you'll have no armor, you'll have no weapons, no shields, no clothes, no nothing except your champion abilities. So, and your hearts. So fortunately, every heart you have is good for you on that point. Like I said, if you start this with just 3 hearts, you're not going to make it. But basically, you're going to have to unlock the shrine by defeating enemies by finding what you need, taking the weakest weapons in the game, beating enemies to get stronger weapons, and so forth and so on. So you'll see. We'll get there. We'll get there. Now there's a Korok puzzle right there. We're going to go ahead and get that while we're here. I think that's a hardy shell. That right there, hardy, anything hardy I've said when you cook it by itself is worth a whole energy replenishment. Now this would be fairly easy if I just do it this way. You can do it another way, but I just find this the easiest way to do it. You can swim, you can get your cryonis, but this is not going to be difficult like this. And since I only have one Rivali's Gale anyway, now I might as well go ahead and take the time to let those recharge. And now we'll get in this shrine. this one taken care of. He's got such good aim. And I saw there was a Korok leaf. You'll notice a Korok leaf right there. I think they expect you to hop on the what you call it, the little raft here to get over to that Korok faster. So, but I did it my way. And as you can hear, my wife is home today, so my son's in there messing with her. All right, and you should be ready for these by now. I'm gonna be smart enough to get out of this armor, for one, because I'm not even in the, what you call it, in the cold anymore, and two, because this guy's strong and he's beat me before. You know that. And again, when he doesn't have a shield, he's a whole lot easier. I'll tell you that right now. And I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to waste, well, I guess I am going to waste that weapon at some point. How much more time? 31 seconds. I'm going to, since he's going to give me one of these at least, I'm going to go ahead and stop squatting. And go ahead, that shouldn't have happened. I'm going to go ahead and wear him out with this. And then in just a minute, my Master Sword will be back in the armor. And I could use Urbosa's Fury right here. And the value, or the what do you call it? The strength in the weapons is better when you throw it at them, which you have to do eventually. I mean, they're going to wear out eventually. There's nothing to do about that. I decided if I should waste my Master Sword or not. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use one of these guys since I'm going to get a replacement. That was just ignorance right there. I'm sorry. And now he's going to try to shoot me his laser. I'll eliminate him before he has any chance. And now I'll get both my weapons back. And that's not bad. Now I equip the Master Sword just so I don't waste these. And I don't consider the Master Sword not valuable. It's very valuable. The difference is you can't waste it. So I would rather wear it out and give it a few minutes to recharge, because there's plenty of time where you're not necessarily fighting when it can be recharging, rather than always trying to hunt down a new weapon because you broke everything you got, you know what I mean? And wow, this is an accident. I really didn't intend for this to be this way, y'all. But back-to-back climbing gear. That was just the way I accidentally did it. Sorry. There's no way the last piece is on the next shrine. There's no way. If there is, I think right now the Powerball or one of the big lotteries is up to 1-point-something billion. So I might, if the next one is the last armor piece, I'm gonna go play the Powerball or whatever lottery it is. See if I win that thing. All right, we're gonna go up here and handle these. Now this is a shrine, a quest, like I said, but I'm gonna go do this one first. I'm gonna come up here. and then I'm going to drop down and do that quest over there, and then we'll go to that last one. And we're only 15 minutes in, we're not doing too bad. Let's get up there. Now this is a fairly long hike, and again, it's also fairly difficult because there's a lot of, I think there's a lot of enemy camps between here and there. And you know what? I might go ahead and kill them because there's a lot of Lizalfos, Moblins, Bokoblins. I need the guts, I need the tails, I need all that stuff for upgrades. You will too, so I suggest you go ahead and get them if you get the opportunity. Now listen, I'm not doing it every time like I should, y'all, and I'm sorry. I've done this, like I said, too many times. There's nothing new to me anymore. I don't have to prove anything to myself here by showing you that I can accomplish 100%, ultimate 100%. I've already done it. I don't have to prove it. This is a walkthrough to try to help you if you haven't played this before. And a lot of you are like, oh, I've already done it. Well, great. And just watch me be an idiot, I guess. But all I'm saying is that, going on this way. This is really just to try to help your average player see exactly where they need to go. Now, see, there's two guys right there, Bokoblins on horseback. Now, the silver ones, you know how those guys are. They're nasty. And I don't get my feelings hurt if I hit their horses. Pop them in the eye. There we go. Let me make sure he didn't drop any guts. He did. That's why I came over here anyway in the first place. I hope he doesn't get back in the Come on back, son. Oh, here. Although I didn't want him to go all the way down this hill to kill him, but whatever. He's worth it with the guts. Because I did have 15, I think, Bokoblin guts, and I went ahead and used them to upgrade my, as you can see, oh, wrong button. Upgraded my champion, or my Hylian tunic or trouser to the top level. That means that's top, that's top. Now I either need to get this one top, or I need to get, where'd it go? There it is. That one top. But you see, I need more diamonds, and that was a little more difficult to upgrade. And I got more than just guts on that one. All right, I'm pointing the right way now. Here we go. And I think there's Koroks around here somewhere. I'm gonna go up this mountain just to double check because I'm not, if I can get them, I will, especially when I'm as quick as I am. Like I said, you get this deep into the game, you get this much stamina, this much, what do you call it? Yeah, there he is. Oh, why did I squat? Where did he go? It's up there. He's a fast little sucker, isn't he? He will eventually stop. Give you a decent chance to get him, but I don't know where he's going to stop. Got him there, though. And there's some top left of the screen, that shrine we're going to be going after. And here's an enemy camp. I think this is the one that's got the Lizalfos in it. No, it doesn't, but I'll tell you what's always good to do here. Since you don't use it that much, Urbosa is very valuable, so watch this. See what you can do here. Kill most of them in one shot, which is pretty cool. can't pick it up because it was just the Master Sword. Alright, let's go ahead and use one of those since we can replace one. I'm gonna go get this first before I forget. A nice little haul over here. Look at that diamond in that bunch. And whatever's in the treasure chest. And again, this is not necessary, y'all, but I personally, if I see a big haul like this, I'll get it. Because you can see everything they're giving you to get the arrows. And you don't need necessarily their weapons. You probably got, by this point, way better than that now. But they got a couple of decent, what do you call it? See, that's a brand new one that I get now. So for putting up with them, I'm going to go in here and get this. And then I'll come back and get the rest of my bokoblin pieces. Don't need that, but you might. So it might be a good find. And again, you may not, these simple ones, the easy ones, the bokoblin horns and stuff like that, you may not need them for anything right now, or even again, but they do count as currency for Kilton, the guy in the Fang and Bone that we met over at the Skull Lake. So he will exchange monster parts for mon, is what he calls it. It's money for whatever. You get my point. So you change out that abundance of bokoblin horns and fangs and stuff like that. If you can't use them for upgrades, then you can use them for his currency, which you can again buy monster masks. You can buy, what's it called? Dark Link mask, which is pretty cool. If you've played any other Zeldas, you know what Dark Link is. Not Dark Link mask, the whole Dark Link armor, costume, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, if this ends up being that, what you call it, that crawling armor or whatever, I'm going to play the lottery. I'm just saying. He's got a shield, figures. Alright, try to get behind these when they're here, so he'll zap himself, knock himself out cold. Pop. He's not using his shield, I thought he would. But I'm okay with it, it doesn't hurt my feelings, man. Alright, I'm going to hit him once because I know it's damaged, and I'm going to throw it the next time. Right in his eyeball. Now just hit him with an arrow. Now maybe like that too. Now I don't want his shield, although I want to see what it is. I think it's level 2, which we don't have a picture of, obviously, if it's already got question marks on it. Where did his weapon go? I want that. There it is. Alright, let's see if I'm going to play the lottery today or not. Nope. I did need that bow down. That's good. Alright, now we're going to leave this area, drop down, and go take care of this shrine quest down below. It's got a human, or Hylian, better yet, down here to the east of the Laurelin village, and he's trying to figure it out. What you got to do is go through an area and take some pictures of some things, I think is what it is. We'll get there and find out, though. Give me a second. I think it's like a mirror or a plaque or something that broke in this stuff. You got to find 3 pieces of it. I think. And it's right there. And I think it's pretty easy from my recollection. Yeah, see those 2 little orange things there? That basically tells you there's a shrine quest. Yeah, see this guy right here, and he wants to see what this said. And it's actually good to do this at night too, like I'm doing, because you can see that blue writing on it shines a little easier to find, because one of these things always seems to get, it's so complicated. Alright, so what we'll do is I think, let me walk over here and double check. I think the first one's over here, or right by us in general somewhere. And there's a hardy radish. Always get those. I can't exactly remember if it's... Part of me wants to think it's over here. Maybe I'm wrong, y'all, but bear with me. I'll find out one way or another. No, another shell. Take that. Alright, maybe it wasn't over here, but we'll keep looking. Because I remember it being in the water, kind of, at least one of them here. And again, y'all, it's been a while. Y'all might, you'd have played it more than I have. Oh, I know exactly where it is. Well, good for you. I forget. But once I start on a side, I'm going to finish it. I'm not going to... There it is. Maybe the other ones are in the water, and they're on the other side over here. Matter of fact, I think one of them is over there at the tip of the which is also a Korok. I think there's one right here in the water, and then there's one, I think it's way over here at the tip of this point. So let's go find the one in the water. Ah, there it is. And there, again, there's 3 of them. So this is going to be a nice little hike. And there again, a few enemies, a nice little enemy get together over here. So you may need to, oh, and these are hard to find. I'm going to put my, on so I can sneak over there without And I'm still going to go slow too. But if you see on that tree, that little gold thing, beetle you're going to need for upgrades later. And there's an area in the game that you can find an abundance of them, energetic rhino beetles. I'm going to go ahead and get these whenever I see them, because especially at night they're so easy to see on those trees like that. But you will need them for upgrades, so do get them if you see them. Try to, and you can keep that armor on if you want to, but I'm not here for upgrades right now. I'm going to go all the way around here. I think there's a Korok at the base of this thing too. Yeah, you see this tall rock sticking out of the water, and although you see it's raining now, I might not be able to climb it. Let's see. Yeah, I can. And just jump into there. Little, what do you call it? A ring of plants. A lot of those in the game too, so you get those when you see them. I don't even think we've been to this portion of the map yet in the game so far, but that's okay. There's no need to come over here. I mean, like I said, you might do your exploring in your own way. But I'm not necessarily trying to explore, and that's why I'm playing a different way. This one might have a Korok attached to it, but I want to try it anyway. Why is what? Doesn't have a Korok attached. Give it a go. I'll take it. Free money. There's another one right there. Beetle sitting on the side of that tree. You see it? I'm not going to go to the trouble putting my what-you-call-it on. Should have taken that lizard while I was at it. But I didn't see it. Anyway, there's a monster camp over there to the right. I figure why not while they're idiots and they're sleeping. You know what I mean? Let's just go ahead and get this out. Didn't use the goblin guts. Those little purple things are always good to see. And again, keep the fangs and the horns too, because you will use them for mine. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead, since I know I haven't taken a picture of this yet, take a picture of it for your compendium. That is 100% in the game. Trust me. And there's also a treasure chest in the ground here. Don't know what's in it, might as well check it. That's well worth the check. Alright, Master Sword's back. Now let's keep on running this way. Got it. Alright, this is that Korok. No, that's not it. I think it's on the end down there. Let's try to get this lizard too. Make sure I got them all. Hightail. I think there's a Korok in here, y'all. I'm not going to be on this little peninsula very often, so that's why I just say go ahead and get them while you're here, you know. Alright, that'll give you all 3 pieces you need for the shrine quest, and trust me, it's faster. Just I'm gonna get rid of that thing first. It's faster just to warp here and jump down than to walk that whole stretch again, so. But to each his own. And this should be all we need for him to go ahead and decipher what it says, and then we'll go ahead and open up the shrine. Eggs. A lot of these side cliffs like this have one little rock on them that's got cool rocks on them too. I'm just double checking to make sure I'm not missing anything. I'll come back for them. Alright, put it together and here comes a shrine. Oh yeah, we gotta kneel on the what-you-call-it. Alright, completed shrine quest. I'm expecting this one to be a blessing shrine, but we'll see when we get in here. Nope. Oh, I don't remember. Oh yeah, now I do. I think this, I don't remember if there's this, which one you do first or second, but you're gonna do both sides here. Yeah, that's why I forgot I gotta take the, what you call it. Take the barrel down here. Take one of these barrels down here to weight it. Oh, that was stupid. Anyway, we got all the time in the world, not a big deal. Alright, one at a time. One of them's got the small key for the door, one of them's got an access to the treasure chest reward of the room, so this one I remember being easier. The one on the right's a little bit more difficult, I think, but it doesn't matter, we'll get it either way. Now when you get on here, you'll need to put this down on this side so you can squat, and then be quick to pick it back up and move it to the right. Watch this. You don't have to ride that back. Maybe you do. Or maybe you don't, and you just walk it like I did earlier. Alright, but I thought I could go that way. My fault. Alright, there's the key. Now let's go see what's in this one over here. Looks like you have to hit that switch to make the gate go up, so just be prepared. Alright, not so difficult. It is funny though, going back and seeing these things again. I don't have room for that. Okay, well. With these shrines, it's just old memories to me, man. Such a good game. So is the Tears of the Kingdom, man, I'll tell you. Alright guys, I think we're doing pretty good on time. Got 98 shrines. 22 left to go, y'all. Alright, I'm just going to try to see the fastest way. Probably this way. Directly behind me. Now this one, in best of my recollection coming up, is a shrine quest kind of, but it's more of a battle quest more so. And I'm gonna go up to the top of this thing to get a head start, because that's a nice, I can avoid all those guys. But I'm gonna go over here to the right, or right directly to my, you'll see it when I get up there. Just let me get up there and you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, there's going to be, I think the best of my recollection, there's 3 Hinoxes. Is that, anyway, and this pond, and this pond, and I think there's a spot in the middle. Maybe it's up here, maybe it's over here. I can't remember exactly where you'll bring, they got the little balls around their neck. The little thing. Anyway, you'll see. And bring all 3 of them after you defeat all 3 Hinoxes. So if you haven't done a Hinox yet, you're fixing to get knee deep in it. And again, if you've been following me, and you've been doing basically what I do, I'm not trying to be better than anybody, but you should be pretty well equipped. You got plenty of hearts, plenty of weapons, plenty of stamina, plenty of armor, and upgrade. Now I'm going to go up and get as high as I can. I can't remember exactly where I want to find the main piece first, where the shrine's going to be, where you bring those little balls. Because the funny part is the balls have to go on the side that they're, it's hard to describe. You'll see it when I get there. Let me get there first. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. That's my fault. Core rock real quick. We'll go ahead and get it if it's not too difficult. Can't never remember where it goes after that. Now it should be finished. Looking for the white one. There it is. Now the yellow one there.
The roof protection is now ready to roll.
Ah, there it is. I gotta make it so complicated. Probably gonna go up there. No? Not yet. Back to where I started. That's foolish. But it's one less you gotta fool with. Okay, now I'm gonna go straight here. This is that mountain or hill I was trying to climb earlier, and I went to the right instead. I apologize, y'all. And this might not be it, but I'll tell you what, it'll give me a good bird's eye view. There it is. The three little pillars right there. Now, if you see how they are right there on the other side of those bones with the flag hanging up, see, there's one on the left, one on the far, and one on the right. Now, if you look at the map accordingly, we're looking in this direction. There's a left one, there's a right one, and there's a far one. So we're gonna go get this one in the U10, I'm guessing what it is, marsh right here, and take it and put it right there on that one. And then we're gonna go get the other one, watch here, in Hanu Pond and put it on that one. And then the last one we're gonna get from, I think it's this one over here, Koto Pond. So let's go ahead and start with this guy down here. Now there's three different levels of these guys. I don't remember which one's the most difficult, but they always sit right here in the middle, and you need the little ball on your neck. Now you can just grab it and go. And I want to actually see if I can do that. Put your armor on to try this. And let's see if we can just sneak over here and grab this piece and go. Now that one was pretty easy, but I'm gonna tell you what, there is at least one, maybe the other two of them both have monsters in the camp with the Hinox, and they're not just gonna let you take it and go. They're gonna be shooting. What do you call it at you? Electric arrows, what are they called? You give them a point. Alright, this one will go here. And actually, I'll go ahead and, for the heck of it, we'll read. We'll read this thing because it'll tell you what to do. Now let's regenerate. I just hit it. Whatever. Anyway, this one here is going to be this guy down here. And I'm going to try again to just steal it from him, but I think the last one over there far away has got a whole bunch of guys shooting weaponry at you. It's going to make it difficult to just sneak around. And to beat these guys, you'll need to beat them in order to get that medal I told you about through Kilton. So it might be a better interest for you right now just to go over there and kill them. They're not that hard. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Actually, matter of fact, I want to go ahead and move this marker because that's not right. I think it's over here. That's where my marker is. I was just guessing from previous gameplay, whatever. But you can see so far it's been pretty easy. And this is the one that goes here. Now we're going to go all the way over to this area. No, that's not it. Yes, that is it. I was talking about that Codopon. No, it's this one right here. I'm sorry. I was going the wrong direction. I apologize. Yeah, it's over here, not over there. And this one's complicated. See the bokoblin right there? You see the little electric zappy thing? Keep him from getting that. See it right there. And I think I can do the same thing here. Nope, that one woke up. Didn't have any choice on that one. And now you'll probably want to get this crap armor off and get good armor on, because that guy will put a hurting on you. Trust me. And let's go ahead and use the Master Sword so we don't have to wear anything else out. Barbosa on that one. Take care of that guy on the left and get him off my back, and I can concentrate on this guy here. He can help himself. Bokoblin guts. Horn. Let's go back up here and check and see if this guy left any decent weapons. The answer is no, but there's something we haven't seen yet. Hinox guts. That's the yellow thing. Oh, we have seen that. Okay. Some cooked bird. Might need this bow. Yeah, I do. It's not bad. And let's go ahead and yank this thing out of the ground just because we can. It might have something good in it. You never know. Sure enough did. Worth it. Alright, so let's, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Sometimes it's way worse. But we handled it. So that's how you do that. Alright, that'll open up the shrine. Blessing shrine. I'll take it. Now, I'm going to go check something out. I don't know how much money you have, and you don't have to do this now, but I'm going to try to do it just because. It gives us number what, 7 or 8? Number 7. I'm gonna try to find, there was a couple of pieces of armor I wasn't able to purchase because I didn't have enough cash at the time. I think I'm back in the Gerudo area. The skeleton armor, I forget what it's called. Man, don't get mad. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. I got 99 shrines. We have 21 left to go for completing it. Then you'll get a surprise, basically a gift for getting all of them done. Pretty good one. And I'll get there when I get there. Now, to the best of my recollection, there's going to be, like I said, and I'll come back and get it later. We'll move this guy, and this is probably what we're going to do next time. We're going to probably do that one. And maybe that one. Maybe that's what we'll do next time. Try these two. These are the two biggest ones. If I have a time, I'll get these done maybe and have them available for you on Monday. Now let's take that blue off. I don't like that. It looks like the other shrines. Let's give it a color I can use. There we go. Now, see, it stands out a little more. Actually, I don't like that one either. I'm gonna go with green. I like that. Christmas colors. Just had finished Christmas anyway. All right, let's run over here real quick to the Gerudo Town. I'm going to put my girl armor on again. Run back into that special shop and see if I can pick up the radiant armor. That's what the radiant armor. See if I can go ahead and get that so I can continue to, fill up my inventory. I want 100% to get everything done. And you might use that radiant armor. I think it's good for you at night when you're battling stall enemies, the bone guys. I think there's an attack up or a defense up, one of the two. But you can read the description on it. It'll tell you what to do. Nope, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Alright, let's go back inside. And you see this guy right here, the one that's running away? We'll catch up with him later. He's got the side quest to get the sand boots and the snow boots. We'll get him later though. We're not in that big a hurry. Y'all gotta be patient with me. This is a big game. I don't even remember how much these cost, but I'm gonna go in here and look now. I own those already. I might not be able to afford these. 800, I can do that. 800, yeah, all day long. All right, let's get these to have for our collection.
Oh. Ah.
Alright, so you can see we got those. We need one more piece for climbing gear. We'll also get into the salvager gear from the, what is it called? Xenoblade Chronicles. We'll get into that too, but you can see we're trying to get everything here, guys, so I will do it. What I think I'm going to do now, though, is go check something real quick, just because I can, the price tag on the ancient armor, because that's something I want to get to eventually. Ancient armor is up here in the Ancient Tech Lab. You get it from Robbie. I say you get it from Robbie. You get it from the machine that Robbie services, so takes care of, or whatever the terminology may be. I'm just curious because we done dumped a lot of money into that right there, so we won't be able to get it right now, but it might not be too long before we can get it done. And how many Goblin guts do I have now? Man, I only need 6 more to get the final upgrade on my Hylian hood, I think. Alright, there's a lot of good goodies in here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Ancient arrows are a big deal. They'll one-shot every enemy. Every enemy one-shot. The only bad thing about them is, and on every enemy in the game, when you shoot with an ancient arrow, you'll get all their good supplies and all their weaponry and all their parts, except for one, and that one is the Lionel. I don't think the game wants you to get that stuff so quickly and easily. I think it wants you to earn it with the Lionel. So, but the Guardians, the Hinox, everything, Ancient Arrow, one shot. Now, you see they're fairly expensive, but we'll get more, don't worry about it. We got 3 or 4 of them now, I think. These weapons, again, will break, and they're pretty, and they're nice. You might get them, but look what they take to buy. Giant Ancient Core, these are the kind of big stuff. But these bad boys, $2,000 a piece, you'll get these one day somehow. But you do need pieces if you haven't been collecting, like I said, Ancient Cores, Ancient Shaft, Ancient Screws. You've been collecting those, just been in basic gameplay. So you should be able to get those once the cash becomes available. But I'll tell you this much right now, if you look at your jewels, look at this, 35, 20, 16. I could probably afford it right now by selling this stuff. I'm not going to, but I probably could. All right, so let me take a look, see here at the map again. All right, I don't know what else I'm gonna do yet. Now this one will probably take, and that one down there will take most of the day, most of a walk, or most of a playthrough that I'm gonna do, and then we'll go from there. So probably I'm gonna start here, because I can go ahead and run my amiibos and get everything kind of filled up, my inventory and stuff like that. So for the Monday video, looks like that's what I'm gonna be doing. It's gonna be the last shrine in the Kakariko area and the Eventide. And I'm such an idiot because I'm a combination of 2 things: a drinker and a mechanic. Every time I think of Eventide, I think of Evan Root for the mechanic end and Everclear for the drinking end. So I'm just lucky to get the name right, guys. I'm sorry. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. It helps me out. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.